Boys, Payne Haas set to knock back the Broncos' new $3.4 million contract offer. What's the reason? I think he hates it there. Must speak of a terrible culture and atmosphere. Looking from the outside in, it looks like a very happy club, Benty. Yeah, well, it's like you said, Poops, looking from the outside. But I've been to a few training sessions and led a few captain's runs. Some of those boys there, they're in all sorts. And Payne Haas is one of those boys? No, by all accounts, he seems pretty happy at training. So then what the f*** are you talking about? I think it's more to do with his legacy at the club. He's 23. What does legacy have to do with this? Well, I'm assuming if he takes that big money contract, then he'll retire. So he can't take the money if he's not ready to retire. What? Why would he retire? Well, he won't retire because he's not taking the money. If he takes the money, why would that mean he's retiring? You're telling me if I give you $3.4 million, you'd keep working. That's not the same. He loves the game. He isn't retiring at 23. No one is saying he's retiring at 23. That's why he won't take the money. So, if he takes the money... He's taking the money? No, hypothetically, if he takes the money... Payne has to retire at 23. I'm not saying he's taken the money, but if he did... If he takes the money, I'm publishing the article tomorrow. However, rumour has it, Payne is looking for his own statue at the front of Suncorp Stadium, which really contextualises where his head is at the moment. And where'd you hear that from? From Benty. And where'd you hear it from, Benty? I read it in an article. You read in an article that Payne Haas wants a statue of himself out the front of Suncorp Stadium. Yeah, and when you actually stop to think about it, it would do a lot for his legacy. What is this legacy talk? Butts mentions it, and now you mention it? Yeah, well, Butts wrote the article. It was in his hourly What's the Smell report. Payne Haas, chasing his legacy at 23. Fears of retiring without sufficient legacy if he takes a big money offer from the Broncos. Take unders and win a premiership and build his legacy. We've got some mock-ups here. I particularly like the one with the gun. He may have to fund this himself, so with that context, maybe he wants more money. So he does want more money. Does he? You just said... Payne has set to ask for more money. Alright, now time for Butts' bunker breakdown. For Butts' what? Butts' bunker breakdown, where I break down the bad bunker mistakes of every round. That was my idea. Benty's brain explosions and breakdown of bad bunker calls. Round 23 saw some bad bunker calls, and all we want to see is consistency. There were 2 send-offs on the weekend for all. Apparently they were head highs, but they were just tackles. And then you have Jerome Lua going high on Nelson or Sofa Solomona, and all he gets is a fine? NRL? More like NPL, National Penrith League. It does make you wonder. Hang on, Poops. This is my segment, so shut up. No, I just want... Shut up for a moment. Shut up. We spoke about the bunker last week, and we'll speak about it again. But they've lost their minds. They have worms in their brains. Do the referees have worms in their brains? I honestly think they have worms in their brains, and the worms are worried that for every head high, that's one less brain they can infect. Oh no, don't touch the head, we need that brain. Newsflash, worms, just because a banana isn't bruised, doesn't mean it's good eating. So you're admitting those were head highs. It's a contact sport, mate. Sometimes you're going to get hit high. That's the game. And sometimes John Hopewadi is going to put a finger up your ass, or maybe even Packer is going to piss on the field. Not every injury needs someone to blame. Welcome to Butts' bunker breakdown. What are you doing? What do you mean? We just did it. Benty took over. That wasn't... We don't have time, mate. You should have spoken up. You can't let me take over, Butts. It's not fair. I did heaps of research. Yeah, and I did all research, and it was an impeccable segment. I'll do my segment now. It'll be quick. NRL, round 23 saw worms... Hang on, I'm thinking of worms now. NRL, round 23 had it all. Send-offs, worms... Wait, stop looking at me. NRL round 23, a round to forget. 2 worms were sent off. No, hang on.